Oh, that's hot. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's delicious, but it's hot. Hello, welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Elflid. Today we have two special guests, Balto and Laika over here. Yep, good girl. I'm gonna put down my tea because I have a feeling they might make me spill it, and it is quite toasty. For those who watch my Twitch or see me literally anywhere else, probably already know them. But yeah, today we're making a nice little video that is appropriate for spooky season, because if I do this correctly, you will be seeing it on October 1st. Did you fucking hear this idiot? No. This is not the first time I've filmed this video. So hopefully everything goes fine. Because it did not go fine last time. But we got some cuddle bugs here. So are you gonna assist? Are you gonna help with audio? Yeah, can you help with videos? Make sure everything's in focus sharp, okay? Yeah, I need you to do that. But anyway, so with the spooky things in all the stores, let's just say I'm a very weak-willed lady when it comes to pumpkins and skeletons. So as you know, this and you know, this. So I wanted to make a little video sharing of my little impromptu Joann haul that I ended up doing, because I have no reason why. I am an agent of chaos and someone needs to witness it, I guess. So let's take a look at what I got, shall we? First off, I will say, going to Joann's, I told myself I wasn't gonna get anything. I literally walked into that store and said, I'm just gonna come here for my cosplay stuff, for my costuming stuff that I need to get, and that's all, and I'm gonna be so good. I immediately walked in and I saw they have like a giant, it's like Shivers and something. It's their Halloween display, their whatever they're calling it this year. And they had like a lot of decor and stuff. But what got me was the mugs. So I love home decor, and I particularly love bakeware, which we will see. And I love mugs. So I saw the mugs, and then that is when my downfall really started. I grabbed the one and I said, okay, that's that, you know what? It's fine, it's just a mug. Just a mug, it's fine. And then it evolved to a lot more than that. But anyways, so if you're looking for Halloween stuff, they actually have quite a few things. I will say most of it is cookware, but they also just had like a lot of pillows and signs. Like literally, the world is your oyster there. There were so many things. So let's stop procrastinating and I will get my stuff and I'll show you all what I got. You ready? They gave me the big bag. So because I have them on the counter because I've already washed one and I've used it and all that stuff, this right here is the mug that I was telling you about. This right here, I saw this and I was like, I love this. I want this. It is a black matte mug, little skeleton hand. It has a pearlescence to it. It's not even just like matte white either, or it's kind of silvery white. It's very beautiful. Got this, I was like, okay, that's one thing, that's fine. It's about to be really cold where I live. I drink hot beverages. I need this. And then promptly I look over and there's a glass that is essentially the same thing, but a glass. And I'm like, I love a good fancy looking beverage every once in a while. That's fine. We can get that. It matches just 2 cups. Just 2 cups and this is fine. That's fine. It's fine. This was all, by the way, before I even got to looking at any of the costume stuff that I needed. I was already swept in before I got any of the things that I was there for. Next, what evolved was the Halloween explosion in my cart. To start off, I have been wanting to get a new doormat for my apartment because I have one that I currently don't like, and it's bland and it's gray and there's like a stain on it and it's no fun. So I saw this and I was like, I need it. They actually had a lot of really cool things for houses. It made me wish that I had a house with a lawn. They had like these giant signs with things painted on them that were like spooky and Halloween related, obviously. And then they also had like these giant like things, I think they were for the garden, but like giant skulls. If I had a home, not only would I have obviously the 12-foot tall skeleton man, which, fun fact, does not fit in my apartment. I have measured. But then I would also have, you know, like the giant other things. And I would have not only a garden, because, I mean, hello, if I had a lawn, I would have a garden. I wouldn't be trying to grow apartment zucchini. I would also have like the coolest, like spiderweb spooky freaking house in the neighborhood. Alas, I don't have that, so I make do with a doormat. And this is the said doormat. So it says beware. I like it because it's a bit more narrow. Because I do live in an apartment, I have to be very mindful about how much hallway space I take up. So the fact that this is more narrow is very nice. It's black and orange, which I am a fan of those colors. I know not everyone is, but I like it. And it's kind of simple. I love Halloween stuff. I don't like kitschy stuff, which there's a very fine line, especially when we're looking at like holiday stuff. So very happy with this. It looks like it's gonna be nice and sturdy. I will say though, it does shed. It sheds on everything. But I mean, hopefully when it's in one place, it won't be that big of an issue. Next, you know, talking about planting and things like that, like I said, I have some apartment zucchini. I have a bunch of plants, a lot of which are actually behind this camera. You do see some over here. I have some hanging kind of everywhere. So I saw this next thing, and the first time I actually saw this was on, I believe, a TikTok or something. It was on, I want to say Tiny Tangerine. I have to double check, but I will post their stuff right here if I find it. And it is this tiny little planter. It's like 3-tiered. It's white, orange, I know the word for orange, and gray, and they all have like little different faces, and it says that it's like like for serving stuff. It's a 3-tier server, but I think I'm gonna use it for some plants because I do love having plants. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna put it, but I will figure that out. It's fine. And yeah, I think it's really cute, and it's totally my style. It's kind of on that cusp of being a little bit too like cutesy, but like it doesn't cross it. They're super adorable. And you know what, even if I don't end up using it for plants, which I can't see why I wouldn't, maybe I'll use it for something else. I'm gonna use it for plants. So I think the rest of this is actually all cooking stuff. Like I said, there was a bunch of other stuff. I live in an apartment. I can't have all the house decorations in the world, but you know what I can't have? Cooking. Wanna know why? Because I cook, I make things, I bake things. That's just gonna happen. So might as well make it spooky. I also like to make treats for the dogs. So now it's like themed spooky treats for the dogs. It's gonna be good. So first things first, I actually ended up getting like this little cookie cutter set, which has a bunch of like spooky stuff. So ghosts, pumpkins, skulls, probably other things that I don't know. Oh, it looks like there's like a vampire teeth. I think that's a cauldron. Hell yeah. A bat. A cat.
A pointy hat, a broomstick, 3 newts.
But I actually don't own any cookie cutters, funny enough, even though I just said I do a lot of baking and cooking. I just don't have any. I think the closest thing I come to is what I use for cutting out biscuits, which is just like a circle, which is like, that's not fun. That's not a fun shape. So now I can do fun things, and also I can do them year round. I think it's important to note this household is a spooky household year round, no matter what. So yeah, I'm glad we had that talk. There are 18 different cutters in here. Oh, I think the lid actually shows what they have. So there's like a broom, a tombstone, a witch's hat, a bone, spider, a leaf, an apple. Lots of different fun things. Very universal in a sense. Yeah. So yeah, very excited about this. Very, very happy to find that. They also had some smaller sets that were like 4, and they were like a bit nicer, where it had the rubber edge, like, or the silicone edge on the side, so it's easier to hold it. I'd already gone down the deep end when it came to getting these things, so I just figured at this point I might as well just get the big boy. The next thing I ended up getting was this baking tin. So it has some little skull boys in a coffin shape. I actually have a bigger one of this that I actually got from Target, and I actually already used it. How many times can I say actually? Take a shot. Just kidding, don't. But anyway, I got one of these, a bigger boy, from Target. And when I was using it, because I had already used it, I was literally thinking to myself, man, I wish I had some smaller ones so I can make some smaller ones, maybe even make stuff for friends, because when I bake, I like to make things for people so I can give it to them. I'm only one person. When I bake, no recipe is made for just a single person, so I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff. So might as well be able to give things to people, you know? And like I said, if you want like the bigger version of this, I did get it at Target. Target also has some good stuff. I have already looked at some of the stuff there. And I've bought some stuff there. So yeah, I think this will get a lot of use as well. This video is really just me justifying how much I'm gonna use the things that I just bought from Joann's when I really didn't need to, but I will use them, so. The following are all gonna be silicone molds, and there are a lot of them, and I didn't even buy all of them. So there were more. There were definitely more. And of course, they are all covered in doormat fuzz. So I'll have to wash them before I use them. But starting off, there are these little dudes. So they are all different. This one has little skulls, bones. Then we have one with tombstones, really adorable. This one I'm very excited for. It's actually a bunch of like knives and hatchets. And then we got some cats and ghosts. So part of why I got so excited about these, and you're gonna ask me, Elf, why did you get so many? You don't need so many. What are you gonna do with so many? So I actually, like I said, like to make treats for my dogs, and they are very small dogs. So using a mold that is like bigger sometimes is too much of a treat. They don't need that. They're tiny, tiny dogs. I almost said humans, but they're definitely dogs. And it's always hard to find like molds that I can use for creating treats for them that aren't gonna produce like such a large volume of treat. So what I actually like about these in particular is that they are very skinny. So it's kind of like the perfect amount. Why is he just licking the wall? Bud! Anyway, very skinny, so gonna be very useful for making small treats or even like small things. Especially if I'm making like something decadent and sweet, like truffles or anything like that. It's gonna be very nice to have these boys. There were, I think, like 2 other different kinds. Again, I didn't get them, but if you love silicone molds, you're gonna be very excited to go there, let me tell you. They also had some other baking trays, like a skull one, or no, like a brain looking one, and they had like icicle pops as well, which I almost got, but I didn't. So if you like to cook, you're gonna be so happy. Next are these little ghosty boys. These little ghosty boys are really cute. Obviously adorable just for ice, even though I don't really need an ice mold, but I was more thinking about little like hot chocolate or spooky hot chocolate bombs. You know how last year everyone made a bunch for like Christmas, and it was like a little chocolate ball, it dissolved and it made essentially hot chocolate in your beverage. I made one that was kind of like a good for hot toddies and stuff like that last year. So I thought it'd be really great for that. Also, these other ones I think could be pretty cool for that, if not just for regular baking as well. For example, these guys, which are a 3D skull mold, which means that it's rather than it having like a flat edge, it's gonna be like an actual skull fully formed. So I'm very excited for that. I have some ideas for those, but probably again, some hot chocolate little bombs that I can give for Halloween presents / holiday presents, because you know, Christmas and the winter is spooky. It's like very dark, you know, might as well just embrace how spooky those holidays can be as well. So there is that, as well as little skulls and pumpkins, which, oh my God, I just love the little faces on these dudes. They're so cute. Look, he's so happy. I aspire to be that happy one day. Just kidding, I have 2 adorable dogs. How can I not be? Continuing on that, we have these little potion bottles, spiders, you know, that whole shebang. Also thought these would be really fun for spooky hot cocoa, cocktail, hot apple cider bombs. To have like a little potion bottle, it can change the color of the water. Thought that would be really thrilling. So very happy with that as well. And then that was mostly it. Like, it isn't like a big haul. It was definitely like an expensive haul, but it wasn't a big haul. A lot of the stuff was also for sale, and I went to Joann's with coupons, as you do. If you don't go to Joann's with a coupon, you should, because you're gonna save some money. The only other thing that I did actually end up getting, this I saw after I'd gotten all my other things for my costume stuff, which by the way, if you want to see what I'm making, if you are a Twitch subscriber, I do post some stuff in our Discord. You do get a special Discord channel where we can chat. But other than that, I saw this little scrap fabric. So this little fabric remnant had little ghosts all over it. It feels nice and like thick. So I will probably make something for the dogs out of it, honestly. It's just under a yard. I really love this little fabric. So I'll post about what I make with this. I'll also post about all the little dog treats I'll make. Slash, if you want a video on me making dog treats, I'm more than happy to do that. Please let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that was my little Joann's haul. I really liked it. I think that is gonna be my only Joann's haul. Hopefully I don't have to record this video again. That would suck. If you're curious about anything else that I do stream on Twitch. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. I'll link everything down below as well. I have a TikTok too. Dogs have an Instagram and TikTok, so follow them if you just want updates on them. Otherwise, I will see you guys all later, and I hope you have a great Halloween and hope you enjoy this first video that I've done in a very long time. I know it's not really that much, but I am hoping to bring you guys a lot more spooky content this month. So until next time, my ghouls, gals, and non-binary pals. Love you.